Peace, Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. How to stop absorbing other people's criticisms. Someone wrote in, a woman, asking how can she stop absorbing other people's criticisms. She's working in the entertainment industry, in the media industry, and let's face it, you're gonna get a lot of comments, and that's what's happening, but they're negative, and she doesn't know what to do about it. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? Got a question? ralphsmart.com. Instagram us at Infinite Waters. Now, let me share with you what's helped me along my journey. Have you ever seen someone and then had like 1,000 different things to say about them? We all do it. We all are critics, and a lot of us just don't talk about it, but we're always analyzing people. But you see, a lot of us who analyze people, sometimes it's because there's something lacking within us. That's why we've got to do it. And that's the same predicament the critic finds themselves in. That's why they've got a lot to talk about you, because many people aren't happy with their own lives. Now, as a psychologist, as a counselor, but more so as a multidimensional being, you got to realize this secret. Whatever you focus on grows. Now, I said that years ago in the famous video, How to Stop Absorbing Other People's Energy. You see, you got to start taking responsibility, because nobody, absolutely nobody, should have power over making you feel a certain way. You are giving your power away to the critic. But that's their job, to piss you off, to write negative comments. Not all of them. Some critics are so nice, they write you great reviews. But let's face it, they are there to get a kick out of you. And that's what's happened. So they do their job. If you go home thinking about what you were wearing, maybe you didn't do it right, and they've had a field day, because they're there to either sell reviews, or some people who type negative comments, they want to see you angry. And if you are angry, they've done their job. So I've been making videos for a long time, and I've dealt with negative comments, but guess what? I don't focus on that anymore. I used to, but then I realized, wait a minute. Who are these people? Blank avatars, I don't know who you are, like, would never hang out with you. Like, who are these people? You got to put a huge question mark to say, actually, most of these people are jokers. And if you take them seriously, well, you're a joker too. Because there are critics and there are friends. What's the difference? Okay, why are you wearing that? That's what a critic would say. A friend would say this: why are you wearing that? Go and wear that. Why? Because it just looks better. It just looks better. That's a good friend, right? So there are critics and there are friends. Always keep your friends close. Now, a lot of people used to ask me, where do you get your protein? Where do I get my protein? 7-day vegan challenge, right? And it always used to get on my nerves. But as time has gone on, I've learned how to laugh at myself and other people who ask me that. And I say, I get it from, and then I stop there. And they're like, oh, you didn't finish. And I said, don't worry about it. You don't always have to justify what you are doing. You see, a lot of critics, they want you to keep explaining yourself. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And if you don't give them any food, they're going to starve, right? So you don't have to always reply to other people back and forth in the comment section. I don't do that. I only focus on people who are resonating with the message. That's why you see me saying infinite love, infinite balance. Life is beautiful, baby. Whatever you focus on grows. We get more energy. We get more of that. But if I was focusing on the negative comments, 1, I would be wasting time. And 2, I would really be playing into someone else's hands. Good thing I've got a good sense of humor. I don't take myself that seriously. A little bit. No, I don't actually. That's why I'm out here every day, having fun with a cat down the road. You gotta look at it like this. You see, critics, a lot of people who criticize, they only nitpick what they want to talk about. But they forget the whole message of what you were talking about. And they focus on one thing which isn't right. But you see, the only way to avoid criticism is to say nothing, do nothing, and be nothing. A famous philosopher once said that. Now, look at it like this. Most people who criticize and say negative stuff about you, they're not creating anything. So don't worry about it, because the people who are really creating stuff, they are friends. If they see something which isn't working in what you're doing, they'll probably give you some advice like, actually scrap that, go with that. But you see, that's how you know the difference between critics and friends. So I make a lot of videos and I've inspired people who inspire millions of people. And sometimes they come to me for advice and I say, well, try that. But I never say don't do that, because once again, what's happening? If it's working for you, if you have people who love what you're doing, who support what you're doing, you got nothing to worry about in terms of what the critics are saying. Why? Because you are helping people. People actually like what you're doing. Therefore, you can't tell me nothing. Right? Slow motion. And that's what I started to realize years ago when I said, wait a minute. I'm inspiring millions of people all around the world. They ain't even had breakfast yet. So what anybody tells me, once again, I just say, look at the results. I can eat at any restaurant in the world. I could never do that before. Well, actually, I probably could. But you got to learn how to laugh at yourself. You got to learn how to realize every face has a different taste. And therefore, it is so okay for people to criticize. Because guess what? If every single person on the planet agreed with you, wouldn't that be a bit boring? Like everybody thinks everybody loves strawberries, or everybody loves this, everybody loves that. Like, we need some kind of contrast here. And that's why you got to come from a higher perspective to realize that every face has a different taste for a reason. Not everybody likes strawberries. Some people don't like the 7-day vegan challenge, and that's okay. But guess what? We're not going to lose sleep over it. Why? Because we are breathing in that good ass prana, baby. So there you have it. In a nutshell, we're out here, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace.